Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Greatly appreciate any and all help in that avenue. So, Lightyear director implies Tim Allen was never considered to voice Buzz Lightyear in this Buzz Lightyear or Lightyear trailer. This movie that doesn't need to exist. I mean, the trailer itself, it looks interesting, it looks intriguing, but to not have Tim Allen as the voice of Buzz Lightyear, it's weird. And the whole concept of this movie is weird in the first place. It's supposed to be about who Buzz Lightyear is based off within the universe, the Toy Story universe, who he's actually based off, who the toy is based off in. It always sounded strange to me in the first place. It's like going one step too far. But it's further than that. It's not just going one step too far, because Toy Story 4 went one step too far when you had a complete trilogy that was well wrapped up. And then they just went and did one more movie because you gotta have more money, right? You gotta milk it for as long as you can. It's so strange that they would go this route. Chris Evans was the only person considered for this, as I understand. Lightyear trailer leaves Toy Story and Tim Allen fans utterly confused. It does indeed! Disney and Pixar's Lightyear director Angus MacLane recently implied that longtime Buzz Lightyear voice actor Tim Allen was never considered to voice the character in the upcoming Lightyear film. Why? MacLane first revealed the film's development begun after Finding Dory. When Fandango asked, when did Lightyear development start at Pixar, the director answered, was after Finding Dory. I'd always been attached to Buzz since I started at the studio. I always liked animating that character, and as a huge sci-fi movie buff, I've always wondered what is the sci-fi action adventure version of Buzz Lightyear that would be fun and be appropriate for the character, but also be brought into 3 dimensions character wise. It doesn't sound like it needs to exist, and the trailer doesn't convey like Toy Story vibes or any of that. It just feels like generic sci-fi adventure in space. He answered his own question stating, I mean, the animation looks beautiful, as the animation always does when it comes to Pixar, or usually almost always does. So he was stating a straightforward sci-fi action adventure movie that was what we all liked as kids, and I still like. Fandango would also ask MacLane, when did you know you were going to be directing this? He responded, I knew when they agreed that they wanted to do this pitch some 5.5 years ago. 5.5 years ago. As for the implication that they never even considered Tim Allen, MacLane was asked, when did Chris Evans come on board? Really early on, he was the first choice. Pretty much as soon as we knew we were going to do it, and he came up, drove up to Pixar, and we hung out for a day and pitched him the movie. He was thrilled. He really was. He totally got what we're going for. I don't get what you're going for. He's been such a part of the process of honing that voice and recognizing. So is he actually going to sound like Tim Allen? Is this take going to be too serious where it just doesn't feel the same? Or what's the deal? MacLane noted, but because of his gravitas and star power, because of who he is as a performer, he knows how to carry that straight-laced classic movie hero, but at the same time, will know how to subvert it and make fun of it at the same time in a very knowing way. It's a subtraction for the character. It's been such a wonderful experience. He's such a joy, and he's an animation fan. He at one point considered being an animator, so he was really interested in the process. You don't always get that. It really helped to show him the sequence storyboards, and he'd say, I got it. He could just do it, especially action scenes. Now, this guy's just gushing all of them. He wants to sleep with Chris Evans, and he wants it now. That's America's ass. No, it's mine. So, MacLane would also discuss the film's hopes to capture when it comes to Buzz's character. He explained there's a core idea about Buzz, and we noticed when we really drilled. Just thinking about that Chris Evans has, isn't he? Down looking at all of the Toy Story movies, that Buzz has a disagreement over the nature of reality. In the first Toy Story, he believes he's a space ranger when Woody says he's a toy. In the second movie, they had to bring in another Buzz Lightyear to jumpstart that again, and he had convinced his other self that he was a toy. And there's Spanish Buzz in Toy Story 3, and then there's the inner monologue in Toy Story 4 that was a bedrock for something we knew we needed to pay off. He elaborated Buzz as somebody who takes his job very seriously and is much a rule follower. Fans of both Toy Story and Tim Allen are left bewildered by the first trailer for Disney's Pixar Lightyear, starring Chris Evans. Disney and Pixar released the first trailer for Lightyear. It felt more like a teaser. Was it a teaser trailer or was it a trailer? When I watched it, it felt like a teaser. Fans are questioning not only the meta nature of the movie, but also why it's Evans voicing. Why is it Evans voicing Buzz Lightyear, who played Buzz across all four? Tim Allen played Buzz across all four films. Ironically, Toy Story focused on convincing Buzz Lightyear that he wasn't the person Lightyear is about. Some are chalking it up to Allen's politics, but the more likely scenario, as to others have pointed out, is that the film simply isn't about the Buzz Lightyear fans are familiar with. And that's even more concerning. That's even more of a warning. How come they didn't use Tim Allen? Because they want to use Chris Evans. Tim Allen doesn't fit their politics, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not watching it if it's not Tim Allen. Overheard in the office right now, the people have spoken. Chris Evans is going to be voicing instead of Tim Allen. That's going to feel so odd. I agree. This is going to be odd, and it doesn't need to exist in the first place. It just doesn't need to exist. This film does not need to exist. Now, it may be enjoyable, it may be entertaining, but it's clearly them milking this as far as they can go. They can't really take the Toy Story narrative any further. They should have stopped at 3, but they kept going with 4, and here we are with this. This makes no sense. I'm not excited for this. It's like, wow, this is a thing that's happening to infinity and beyond, I guess. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.